Hello, and how are you doing? Today, I'm going to be talking about global talent visa routes, helping towards immigration. And first of all, if you have not watched my other videos about relocation, migration, and the best routes to take, then this is a good opportunity for you to subscribe. Go back to all the videos and watch them so that you're not missing any because there are various routes. So you have to pick the one that best suits you at this time. So for this video, I'm going to be talking about seven countries that currently offer global that's best achievers, talents, skilled, very well skilled talent in various phase of life. They offer this route. So it could be you could be an investor, you could be a high performing student, you could be a highly skilled professional, a talent, an athlete, depending on whatever it is and depending on the country's category. But it's a much more easier route. You just need to meet some few requirements that don't require you to write some English exams or whatever it is. But it's an easy route and it's mostly a shorter process, and voila, you're already where you want to be at the time. So, welcome to our Learn, Share, and Grow channel. I'm hoping that this video will be very impactful for you, and hopefully, you come back to share testimony on how you were able to make good use of the information and upgrade yourself. Remember, it's a platform where we all get to share information. So please do well to also share as much information as you want others to benefit from. So first of all, we are looking at the UAE Global Talent Visa route, and it's called the Golden Visa. So the Golden Visa basically is a long-term residence visa which enables foreign talents to live, work, or study in the UAE while enjoying exclusive benefits. I'm sure lots of people know how these Arabian countries are well organized, are well taken care of. So if you have an eye, you have you have a feel for something in that region, please do well to apply as an investor, as an entrepreneur, as a scientist, outstanding student, and graduates, humanitarian pioneers, and frontline heroes are among those eligible for the Golden Visa route. I'll drop the link in my description so that you can easily visit this link and get all the details. You see what is the UAE Golden Visa about, the golden visa requirement and the requirement, and then other information that you might be interested in. So, looking at some of the benefits, an entry visa for 6 months with multiple entries to proceed with residence issuance, a long-term renewable visa, residency visa valid for 5 to 10 years, a privilege of not needing a sponsor, the ability to stay outside the UAE for more than the usual period of 6 months in order to keep their residency visa valid, the ability to sponsor their family members, including spouse and children, regardless of their ages, the ability to sponsor unlimited number of domestic helpers, the permit for family members to stay in the UAE until the end of their permit duration if the primary holder of the golden visa passes away. If this sounds so amazing and eye-catching to you, then please go ahead. And another point I would like to state here clearly is that this seven countries I'm talking about is in no particular order. I'm just talking about them randomly. So I'm not saying this is the best among the seven, and I might say the last I'm going to talk about is the least. So just ensure that you go for what suits you. The next is the American, and I think it comes in two forms. You have the O1 visa, and this is for individuals with extraordinary ability or achievement. It's for individuals who possesses extraordinary ability in the science, arts, education, business, or athletics. So Once you find yourself that you fall into this category, it's an eye opener for you to know that some countries need you, and they've actually created a route for you to easily migrate yourself down to that place, or who has demonstrated record of extraordinary achievement in the motion picture or television industry and has been recognized nationally or internationally for those achievements. The O non-immigrant classification are commonly referred to as O1A, individuals with extraordinary abilities in the science, education, business, or athletics. The O1B, individuals with extraordinary abilities in this art or extraordinary achievements in motion picture and television industry. The O2, individuals who will accompany an O1 artist or athlete to assist in a specific event or performance. And you can just go through it and get other information that you need, but this is an available route. If you are an artist, you're an athlete, there are routes for you. You don't have to go through the normal route that every other person goes through. You have the employment-based immigration, and it's called EB1. You are eligible for an employment-based first preference visa if you are a non-citizen of extraordinary ability, are an outstanding professor or researcher, or a certain multinational executive or national. Each occupation category has certain requirements that must be met. So that's that for the American Global Talent Visas. Moving on next, we'll be going to Singapore, and Singapore call theirs Overseas Network and Expertise Pass. This is a personalized pass for top talent across all sectors, including in business, arts and culture, sports, as well as academia and research. It allows eligible applicants to concurrently start, operate, and work for multiple companies in Singapore at any one time. Okay, so this page will help you to find out who is eligible, how to apply, and the requirements for renewing the pass. I know this is so amazing for some persons that will be interested. This just this line is allow eligible applicants to concurrently at the same time start work and operate for multiple companies. So it's amazing. It's amazing. There's no restriction from what I can see there. Then number four is the United Kingdom Global Talent Visa. I think this is more pronounced, this is more common. Um, you can apply for the Global Talent Visa to work in the UK if you are a leader or potential leader in one of the following field: academia or research, art and culture, digital technology. So please just go through this. If you fall into any of this category, then you are good. Now, number five, you have the Canadian Global Talent Stream. So I remember I'll be dropping the link. They have various requirements. I'm sure this has been for a for a while, and people have been able to migrate to this route. So it's not something that is impossible. So once you meet the requirement, you can easily um, migrate to these countries. Number six, you have the Australian Global Talent Program. It's a permanent visa for exceptionally talented and prominent individuals who can raise Australian standing in their field. So these are these. Just look at the requirements, and then you'll be invited to submit an expression of interest, and that's that. Last but not the least is that of Hong Kong, and it's called Quality Migrant Admission Scheme. So, of course, if you are a global talent and seeks to attract highly skilled or talented purposes to settle in Hong Kong in order to enhance Hong Kong economy competitiveness. Successful applicants are not required to have secured an offer of local employment before their entry to Hong Kong for settlement. All applicants are required to fill a set of prerequisites before they can be awarded points under one of the 2 point based tests, namely the general point test and achievement point based point test, and compete for quota location with other applicants. Successful applicants under the scheme will bring their spouse or the other party to a same-sex civil partnership, same-sex civil union, same-sex marriage, opposite-sex civil partnership, opposite-sex civil union entered into him, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I hope this was beneficial to you. Please make sure that you make use of the information and always share progress updates as you as you see yourself making good use of this information. I wish you all the very best. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment.